Hey, what's up YouTube? My name is TJ and this is TJ Makes. I'm a third year mechanical engineering student and I really like to make things and I wanted to share my passion with you guys. That's why I started this channel. So we're going to be doing a lot of DIY projects, a lot of Arduino, 3D printing, anything you can really think of, and I'm going to try and stay active so that we have something to do over this quarantine situation. So yeah, let's just get started into the first project. So the first project is going to be a self-watering planter that I made previously, but now I want to make it Wi-Fi enabled. So I'm going to be using an ESP8266 and basically just that and some sensors to allow it to be internet connected. So let's get into the details now. So this is the first iteration of the self-watering planter. I used 3D printing and I used an Arduino Uno with a moisture sensor and a relay, and I just connected that to a motor, and yeah, that was pretty much the basics of it. So in terms of hardware features, I included this little shelf at the bottom for water collection, so any excess water can just drain at the bottom, which is good for root development and also so that it just doesn't flood and make a mess. Another feature I added to the design is that it's modular, so I designed it so that you could fit different plant pot sizes, and you can even just use a standard plant pot. So as you can see, the internals box and the plant pot are separated. That was also because it couldn't fit on the 3D printer I was using, and that was a Lulzbot TAS 6. Also, here's just a picture and video of the internals. You can see it's an Arduino Uno, and I just used a simple mini breadboard and a moisture sensor, and also an LCD, sorry. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the old one, but let's go into the details on the new one. So the new iteration is going to be called IntelliGrow. Super fancy, I know. But essentially it's going to be Wi-Fi enabled, and we're going to be using an ESP8266, which is an Arduino based microcontroller that is really small and it has Wi-Fi enabled on it. So that's going to be connected to the pump. I'm recorrecting this to the relay and the pump, and it's also going to be hooked up to the soil moisture sensor. It's going to be sending that to devices. So what will it send? So it's going to be sending every time the plants are watered, so the time and the date, and it's going to be sending the current soil moisture level so that you can see that value from anywhere and know if it's a good value or not. And potentially I'll add pH using a pH sensor, and then also water level with an ultrasonic sensor. So let's go into how that water level feature would look. So sorry for this bad drawing. This isn't my number one skill, but essentially I would use an ultrasonic sensor to measure the water level. So as it sends out a signal, it waits to see how long that signal takes to come back to the ultrasonic sensor, and it calculates the distance from that. So we'll be able to get a really accurate water level from that. So where does this data go? So the ESP8266 will be a server. So that server will be having a web page on it coded in HTML, and that will be accessible over the same Wi-Fi network. So just using it from a phone, tablet, anything that can really access a browser can access the data that we are sending from our ESP8266. And in the future, I want to be able to access this data from anywhere, and that's it's actually not that hard to do, but it's just a few extra steps that we have to do. So I'll probably go over that in a bonus video in a few weeks or so. But yeah, here's just a showing of all the devices you can connect to it. So you connect to the router, and then the router connects to the ESP8266, and yeah, that's it. Hey guys, so we made it to the end of the video. That's pretty much all I had to say about the content for the next project. Sorry for the scenery change, by the way. I had to head back home because of COVID-19. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about the project, about me, about what this channel is going to look like, let me know in the comments. And I'm super excited to start this channel, and I really would like any feedback that you guys have, because this is my first official engineering YouTube channel. So I welcome you guys to engage with me, and I'll try to engage with you as well. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.